let's say towards the end of last year, it was kind of quiet. Not quiet by DJ Neptune standards, right?
Yeah.
But like this year, we already have something. And before I even move to the featured artists, tell us about basically how the music is looking so far this year and the plans and everything.
So this year, it's gonna be a crazy year. A lot of music coming out from my camp.
Yeah.
Last year, like you said, towards the end of last year, I was a bit quiet. That was because I dropped an album a year before, towards the end of 2021.
Right.
And I was just basically pushing that project the whole of 2022.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then while I was doing that, I was also cooking.
Cooking?
Chef,
I like
Chef
that
Neptune.
word. I like that word.
Getting ready for 2023.
I like that word.
And now food is ready. Let's feast.
Let's
okay.
eat.
Beautiful.
Let's eat. Okay, so there's greatness, right? There's
Yep.
greatness 2.0.
Yep.
There's definitely greatness 3.0.
On the way.
There we go. I mean, you didn't tell me, but like there's greatness
Yeah.
3.0.
Yeah.
Give us an overview.
So Greatness 3.0 should be dropping this first quarter.
Okay.
It's going to be an EP.
Really?
Yeah, most likely 5 tracks. Because I mean, there's too much music in the vault, and I don't want to waste no music. So
Come
I'll give you
on.
this first one, this first quarter, and if you ginger me, I can give you another one second quarter. Because now I'm playing football. So
Neptune.
first half,
Right.
second half, third half, fourth half.
Neptune, I don't vex. I mean, greatness was an album. 2.0 was an album. Give us more now.
It's-
No.
Come on, give us more. We
I mean,
want more, bro.
There's plenty of music, so let's bit by bit.
So
He
we
wants to
can,
be giving us small.
small. So we
Yeah.
can see a 4.0 before the end of the year.
Standard.
Okay. I ain't got a problem with that. So I ain't got a problem.
Yeah.
All right. So talk to us about the new record.
Definitely.
Bienvenue.
Yep.
First off, why the name Bienvenue?
Why the name Bienvenue? Shout out to Ruga because he literally kicked off the whole conversation. So myself and him, we spoke about working together.
Yeah.
First time I met him, that was even before like he was unveiled. The Prince, shout out to the Prince. They came by the studio, had the listening session, and right there I just told him like, boy, we're gonna work. So last year we started the conversation. We went back and forth, and then he sent me Bienvenue, like, listen to this. I've started working on it, and let me know what you think.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a dope record. And then we hit the studio. Shout out to Choke Boy and Cook Beats, because we had 2 producers on the production, and myself as well, overseeing what was going on. And yeah, that's how we came up with Bienvenue. So Bienvenue basically is a love danceable record, like a dancehall record with that love vibe.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect time because we're in the month of love. You know what
Valentine!
I'm saying? So
There we go.
This is
Yeah.
the official soundtrack
For Valentine.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
I like that. I like what I'm
Bienvenue
hearing.
means welcome in French. So
French,
basically
yeah.
welcoming you into the month of love.
I knew
That's
that.
beautiful.
I knew that.
That's actually beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, but then I just since we're speaking about artists now, I just want to ask, who is that one artist that you're yet to work with that you would love to work with?
Let me see. There are actually quite a few
Give us the
number,
names. It's fine.
but I mean, I think Joe Boy. Yeah, I
You
don't-
work with Joe Boy already.
Yeah, like she said, like I would love to work with again.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely Joe Boy. I mean, we've done stuff twice.
Yeah.
We already have another record, but it's not gonna make this EP.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely Joe
Who
Boy.
else? I mean, okay, maybe someone you've not worked with yet.
Someone I've not worked with yet. I think
That
I
you
want
want
to.
to.
I want to work with Portable. Wala.
Wait. First off, right? Let me ask this question.
It's not a joke.
DJ
It's not a joke.
DJ Neptune.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Wala. Tell him to hit me up.
Are you sure?
No, I should be the one hitting Portable up.
Seriously?
So Portable, let's make something.
Neptune. No, let me say we're gonna hear say, man, Neptune no pay me
I
the
know
last
they rip,
time.
I know they rip anybody.
Obviously. Well, you know how Portable can be like something where you say you don't even forget. That's not a big deal. Like, bro, Baba go just come.
No, but I feel Portable is just having fun.
Yeah.
Regardless of whatever or how we see his character. I think
Right.
it's just, I mean, like, he says it how it is.
Yeah.
Which is cool with people, because you don't want to have people like having like little grudges
Issues about
you know?
it,
So I
yeah.
think he's a cool guy. It's just the way he introduced himself into the industry. And you know, like, when you come with that madness, better stay with that madness as long as you're making the money.
For life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay, so there was something you mentioned, right? And I just really want to pick your brains on this one, whereby you talked about, you know, the music that you have like in your vault, right? The music you made with people.
Yeah.
And like now you say you have something with Joe Boy already, but you don't want to drop that out. Now, help me run through how you would have music you are listening to Bedu on your hard drive, but you decide to not drop it immediately. Like, why?
So-
why? How does that happen?
So the thing with me and music is it has to be at the right time. I mean, you really don't know when the right time is.
So what makes the right time?
So what makes the right time? Okay, I'll give you a perfect example. We created Beverly since last year, April.
For the love season.
Yeah, no, I mean, when
Okay.
we created it, we didn't have it at the back of our mind that we want to drop it around this period. So
Yeah.
we created it last year, and we wanted to drop a song like July.
All right.
But then everybody got busy. I got busy. I was still also working on other music, and then I switched options. Like, okay, I had another single I wanted to put out, which I'd been working on for almost a year. You know, but then I just like, you know what? Let's chill back. Revenue is the right one. Let's roll with it. And I mean, everyone is loving it right now. I think it already made its way to the Hapu Top 100, debuting at number 63.
There
Video
we
is
go.
almost hitting
There we
300
go.
views on YouTube, and it's barely 24 hours into.
Yeah.
So it's doing great. So that's the thing with timing.
Nice one. Now you talked about timing, right? And okay, so there is the timing aspect. Let me talk about another aspect that you as a DJ and also a music maker as well
Okay.
might have to contend with. I want to know your thought process on that one. Does it happen whereby you're like, okay, I want to drop this song now, and the person you made music with, Ruga, is like, Baba, no, me drop now.
Yeah.
Like, how do you guys come to a consensus on the time? Is this solely your decision, or is there like a back and forth?
All right. So there's always an artist schedule.
Yeah.
And it's even way difficult, especially when the artist is signed to a label.
Yeah.
Because everyone has their calendar. So if you're trying to put out music, you also need to put into consideration, is the artist trying to put out music in the next couple of weeks or next couple of months? Because you need time to promote the song together. So
I
if
agree.
they're going to do their own stuff, then there might be like a little glitch. And I try to stay away from that. So if you have your stuff going on, take your time, get done with it. When it's time, I'm always here. The music is not going to go. I'm not putting myself under any pressure. When it comes out, the people will consume it.
Okay.
So that's it.
There we
All
go.
right. I mean, at this point, I think it's just fair, in case you haven't heard the new song with Ruga
You better.
by DJ Neptune. We're going to play it for your listening pleasure right about now. And when we come back, of course, there's going to be more questions for greatness.
Yeah.
So many questions. Right?
So many.
Bienvenue, DJ Neptune, Ruga. Let's go.
It's morning radio with an exception on City 1051 FM, your number one lifestyle station.
It's Ruga with Bienvenue.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no surprise that I actually love Ruga.
It's no surprise, right?
No, it's not
Yeah,
a surprise.
it shouldn't be,
I
actually.
love that guy.
There we go.
And then, I mean, working with DJ Neptune, it's a beautiful record. That's all I'm trying to say. Basically, it's like, foot to myself, please,
It's so good.
give me
It's so
more.
good. And you can tell ladies liking this song like so much.
Definitely,
Like, bruh.
definitely.
You had the ladies in mind, right?
I mean, we love to love the ladies.
Yeah.
So it's only right to show them love.
I agree.
The same way they show us love.
I agree.
So it's exchanging the love.
But which one in particular were you singing for? Or which ones in particular were you singing for?
The particular one knows. She knows.
She knows.
Yeah, let's-
She
let's
knows
leave it
about
there.
it. Oh.
Yeah, me too. I know her. Now play. Okay, all right. So now, I don't know if I'm wrong, but if I do a quick stat in my head, right?
Okay.
Ttarra, if you can correct me as well. I don't think, aside one shirt with the Prince and Rema and Ruga himself, I don't think I've seen Ruga do a song with somebody, be a featured artist on a song.
Yeah, this
Right.
is actually his first time
So-
collaborating with a Nigerian artist.
So please tell me, how did that happen? Why is it
Yeah.
you first? Like, when you guys knew that this was gonna happen, like
Greatness. Come on.
was there like-
Remember
Thank you, that's the answer.
Casey.
It's-
Greatness.
No,
Greatness.
I did try to get political answer.
Yeah, actually.
So like, I want to know, like, was there something that was there a conversation like, see, Neptune, I know they do this, but because in you,
Yeah.
or
Wait, who reached out to who? You mentioned who reached out to whom?
So it was me that reached out to Ruga.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah.
It's time for us to work.
was
you
there
know?
was there a pushback from him, even if it's a little bit?
Not really. There was no pushback. He was just like, boss, really? All right, no problem now.
Aw.
Because then I think I was in Tanzania going to Nairobi,
Okay.
and Ruga is like, listen, guys, if you've ever been to that eastern part of Africa, Ruga is like a
Big
mini
there.
god.
Yeah.
Like, they love him. Uganda, Ethiopia,
Yeah.
Rwanda, Nairobi.
Yeah.
He has it locked down. So then I was like, I want to work with you. It's the right time. And we're like, okay, when you get back, let's hit the studio. And the next day we're like, I actually have something I started working on. Maybe
Yeah.
you should listen to it. And when I heard Belvedere, I'm like, you know what, this is the right track. Just wait. When I get back, we'll finish up. And when I got back, we got into the studio, wrapped it up. You know, there was really no like bad energy, and I'm big on like energy.
Energy,
everything
yeah.
was right, and you know, we have the track.
There we go.
That's beautiful. Now, away from the song Bienvenue, I want to know, what would you advise DJs, especially in Nigeria, their skills to becoming successful DJs? And this is like mostly for the women. Is it like the same for men and women in the industry?
I mean, it's the same craft, right? So, and it doesn't discriminate if you're a lady or if you're a guy.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean,
okay.
my own advice would be, if you want to come into this craft, take your time to learn the basics. You know, because I mean, it's way beyond just playing music. You know,
Right.
you need to be able to understand when your crowd is not really vibing to what you're doing, and then you also tell yourself, okay, you know what, I need to switch up the tempo. Nobody's really going to come to you to tell you, and if they do, then that means it's really, really bad. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
yo,
feel you.
you're killing our vibe.
Yeah.
You know, so there's that psychological part of it, and there's also that part whereby you need to know when to play the right song at the right time. You know, so like I
Right.
said, it's way beyond just mixing. You know, there are
the
some
end of the day.
techniques behind it.
Okay, now you talked about the psychological side. Now, I'm big on relationships, yeah, and I've had, aside you, like I have a few friends who are DJs in Nigeria as well.
Okay.
You know, DJs that don't have records, DJs that spin at clubs, DJs
Yeah.
that actually make records. And there's one thing that they keep talking about, especially when it comes to artists, A&Rs and everything, is relationship.
Yep.
As a DJ, you shouldn't just know how to, you know, be good with music and making beats and everything.
Yeah.
Like, you should actually know how to leverage relationships.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, we all know what happened I think it was last year with that
Rema.
whole
Rema,
thing with
yeah,
Rema,
Rema,
you
yeah.
know, that whole misconception, because a
Yeah.
lot of people got it wrong
Yeah.
as concerns you and Rema. But you cleared the air. How hard is it sometimes, because you are not the main vocal on the song, how hard is it to be able to manage your emotions, manage the emotions of somebody that you're making music with, and actually make a successful album out of that? Like, is that your biggest challenge when it comes to making music?
So it's part of the challenge, I won't lie, but I mean, if you know what you're gunning for, if you know what you're trying to achieve, you just have to be patient. You know, you have to endure everything that comes, and that's just life. It's not really about making music. You get me? If you go to a driving school and you want to learn how to drive, you need to be patient, you need to like pay attention, and then when you eventually get on the road, you still need to be patient till you not eventually become a good driver. So I mean, life is crazy, life is funny, and all these things also spills off to other part of our life. So I mean, with that situation, it was just a miscommunication with his manager and Rema, and when I eventually cleared the air, reached out like, oh, big bro, I'm so sorry, I didn't know this was what was
Right.
going on behind me. I wasn't
Yeah.
properly informed, you know, but now that it is, and we're still going to make a Rema Neptune record, you know, and we still ran into each other in the club like a month ago,
Yeah.
and we laughed like it's still going to happen.
Gonna
Yeah.
It
happen.
might be very soon, you know.
Fingers
so,
crossed.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that being said, I would love to know, what would you say is the most rewarding part of being a DJ? What's most rewarding about being who you are?
I would say that's being able to leave my comfort zone, go out there and put smile on people's face on the daily basis.
How easy is that though?
It's not easy because I mean,
Right.
especially in the society where we live in, we know how crazy it could be, and then you take all that problems, you get into like an event or a club space, and you just drop them when the DJ or maybe when Neptune is spinning, you know. So at that particular point, I just help you spin your sorrows away. Maybe when you get home, you now start thinking like, come on,
Spin
I'm done dancing,
away.
now I'm back to reality. But at that particular
Yeah.
moment, you know, I'm being able to take you out of that mood.
Yeah. See, I feel like it's the greatest feeling, right? I have never been a DJ in my life, right? But I've seen DJs do their things at the biggest stages.
Yeah.
I've also been to shows whereby you have been, you know, the major DJ on that particular arena, on that particular show, and I've seen what it does to DJs. I've seen how it affects your psyche
Yeah.
when you play a song or when you do something or when you control sound and everybody is reacting to it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a greater feeling.
Trust
Right.
me.
I
It's
don't
a,
think
it's
there
a great
is.
feeling. It's like you just won like $1 million or something. It's a great feeling. And I mean, those are the things that will keep you going and keep you pushing harder to be a greater DJ or personality.
I agree. Now, with that in mind, right? talk to me about, because Ttarra mentioned something about female DJs, right? And it's not just DJs as well. We've seen a situation whereby the ratio is like 5-2.
Yeah.
DJs, music artists. In fact, the artists, that one is even, you can still call a few female artists, but like the DJs, the female video directors. Now, bringing us back to Bienvenue. This song was directed by a lady. Now, I said I love the video for the song, right? Especially when Pink was in the background. Now, I didn't know a lady directed this video.
Right.
Only a lady is going to make Pink work where there are two guys involved, right? Only a lady will make Pink work where there are two guys involved.
Yeah.
Now, talk to us about her. I feel like she deserves some flowers as well.
Yeah, she definitely does. And her name is Pink Films.
No wonder.
Funny enough.
Pink
Yo,
Films.
and this is my second time working with her, and I feel like she's a great video director. You guys should check her out. She's done a couple of stuff. She shot for IRA Star and Check as well. She's done couple of stuff for Cheeky as well.
Yeah.
And she's one of those promising directors that I know, like, it's just a matter of time. She's going to be everywhere. I love her energy. I love the way she works. She's quick to delivering whatever video it is you have her to do. And she's an amazing person. And I mean, I don't want to talk too much. Just go on YouTube now and see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The video is on there.
The video
Right.
is outside,
And share when you watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get those views up. And
Let's get it
and,
up.
and actually, the views are doing absolutely amazing.
Not
Yeah.
bad
It's
for
so
a day.
good.
For a day, it's
right,
almost
fam.
like on 300k
It's so
views.
good.
And mind you, I've not even put any ad spend on it, so
Yeah.
that's just
Right.
organic
Just organic,
growth.
right? Crazy.
So let's get it to 500k tonight.
There we go.
Beautiful.
There we go. I can make a bet that's going to hit 500 by this
Standard.
Yeah,
It's gonna-
still on the DJP. Who would you say is the closest to you, or you're closest to, amongst all the DJs, female and male?
In my own head, I'm close to everybody.
Who is your
I don't think they're
bestie?
not
Who is
close to
your
me.
bestie?
Before you answer this question, I knew what Neptune was going to say.
That is close to
Yeah, I'm close
everybody.
to
I knew what Neptune was
everybody.
going to
But who is that one person? That's your G.
As my G, that one person
One
is Neptune.
person.
Neptune, what up, G?
Stop.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
You really won't call names.
Okay, no. So I'm cool with everybody. I mean, if I start mentioning names,
If CDF
some
wanted
people
to do
might catch
something
me,
and they're
so,
like, okay, DJ
and I thought we are
Neptune,
guys,
we want
but I
you
can't
here.
mention everybody.
yeah, no, that's fine. We want to do something. I want to
Okay.
call DJ Neptunes, and we're like, you know what, DJ Neptunes, call someone else that you vibe with the most, that you
Yeah.
can share a stage with.
Wait.
Who is that person?
Maybe DJ Ttarra, because I think he's gonna be a DJ. So I'm looking forward to sharing the stage with you.
Voila.
What? Wow. Okay.
Because you've been asking so much questions about DJs, so I think
Hey.
you're considering.
Maybe I
So
should want to do it.
Alright. Okay, so you want me to deviate from DJs, and I'll go with this one. Maybe it will be my last question of today.
Okay.
But it's about Nigeria. It's about what's happening,
Okay.
everything we're facing.
yeah.
No,
we're very strong. Don't worry.
we're strong. Yes,
strong.
beautiful. We're strong. So my question is: are you voting?
Am I voting?
Are you going to vote?
The question is, INEC, please. When is my PVC going to be ready?
Sorry,
Wow.
it's
Yes.
not ready.
I mean, I've been checking online, and I've just been saying stories.
Damn.
Please, I want to vote.
Voila,
Please give me my PVC.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
But
Okay.
I mean, if you have your PVC, please go out and vote.
Right.
You know, because I mean, we're going through a lot,
We
and it's high time we take our country back.
Mm.
And the only way we can do this if we going out to exercise our human rights. So
That's
please,
very
guys,
true.
it's just around the corner.
Mm.
It's crazy, force scarcity, insecurity. I'm tired. You are tired, but still, we still try to wear this smile because. I mean, they
We gotta
say
carry
when
on.
you're alive, there's hope,
Mm.
you know, but for how long?
Mm.
We're
Okay.
getting old.
We are.
Yeah.
So give us the hope now, not when I'm 80.
Right.
Let me enjoy the hope.
If you were to describe who you think the perfect person to lead Nigeria is, what would your description entail?
I'll be honest, that's my personal opinion.
Mm.
And I would want everybody to have their own personal opinion. I don't want you
That's
to
nice.
say, oh,
That's
it's
nice.
Neptune that said,
That's nice.
and now the person is not doing well. So
Mm.
let's all in our mind, if the person doesn't do well,
No, don't get me
we
wrong.
still
I'm
use
not
that
asking you to tell us
energy.
who to vote for. I'm saying to describe who you think can lead Nigeria, like in a person form.
Someone who's smart.
Exactly. Mhm.
Someone who's ready to listen to the youth.
Mhm.
Someone who's tech savvy.
Mm.
Someone who understands how to drive the economy.
Right.
And someone who has human feelings in them.
There we go.
Yeah.
Shikena.
All right. So there's a lot that's going on. As we mentioned, talked about everything that's happening in the country and whatnot. Now, I'm going to say this on the mic, right? I'm going to say this on record. At any point in time in your life, did you ever consider jackpotting, like leaving the country?
No.
I even thought at some point he was out of the country.
No, obviously, the
Yeah,
job,
I'm
the
always
Like
job,
out
he
of
was,
the
he
country.
had
it can
left
take
us.
you.
Always
I
out
meant,
because
like,
my
no,
job-
I thought you had
Yeah.
left. Like,
No.
you know, they.
But with that in mind, with that in mind, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's this whole jackpot mentality,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong,
Mm.
right? Because everybody has, should be entitled to make their own decisions for their future and
Definitely.
everything. But has it been something that you've had to deal with also? Because most times people tend to forget that sometimes it crosses, be it singer, be it DJ, be it producer, it crosses their mind to keep doing what they're doing, but outside Nigeria as well.
Yeah.
Because I have a few people that are doing that, right? I want to get your personal, because this is a big deal to me. Yeah, I want to get your personal opinion on this.
Okay.
Have you ever considered leaving the country for good?
No, and I don't think I will ever leave the country.
Tell us why.
Because I feel Nigeria is going to be great again. It is what it is now.
Shea greatness.
I mean, like, yeah, you might want to compare other countries
Right.
with
To us,
Nigeria,
yeah.
but the truth is, we know our leaders are not doing the right thing. So if we get that one person that could steer us to the right direction, I feel this country is going to be great. Why? Because Nigeria is blessed with so much natural resources.
Yeah.
We have very resilient, hardworking Nigerians who are ready to fix the country.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, our mentality might be off a little bit, but still, I feel if we see the right thing, we know yes, this is the right thing to do.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to move out of the country. If you're trying to move out of the country, I understand. It gets frustrating. If it works for you, like you said, so be it. But this is home.
This
And
is home.
like the late Sam Sultan said, I believe wherever you go,
Yeah.
you still have
Gotta
to
come back home.
You get me? Because there are people in diaspora, like, it's crazy out there as well.
Exactly.
Like nobody's gonna come put food
On your table.
on your table.
Right.
But yeah, you can still call kaycee Alpha now. I mean, just roger me 200k for there. When
And I go reason you.
but for there, when you have bills to pay at the right time,
Yeah.
like I don't know, bro, go work.
All right. That's a perfect way to end this. A big shout out to you
Definitely.
because we're pressed for time. But
Yeah.
how can people get Bienvenue? Like, it's on every streaming platform.
Yes, please help me. It's on every streaming platform. Go stream the music, share to your friends.
Okay.
The video is on YouTube. Go on there, watch it. Also go on TikTok. There's a challenge going on.
Okay.
Yeah, just type DJ Neptune Belvenue. Jump on it.
Yeah.
Myself and Ruga will be posting our video later tonight or early tomorrow. So let's just have fun and take this
Awesome
global.
stuff.
There we go. Big
Yep.
shout out to you for coming through, DJ Neptune.
Thanks for having
you.
me.
Just because of the culture, right? We're gonna play Bienvenue again after the break.
That's what's up.
Most
Don't go
definitely.
anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, darling. If I may ask.